The problem is humanity's rebellion against God has resulted in sin, which separates people from God and leads to spiritual death. But now God comes and brings a solution to this problem. Okay? God sends his son, Jesus Christ, to live a perfect life, die on the cross, and pay the price for human sin, and rise again to demonstrate his victory over sin and death. The consequence of sin, which is death, could not be avoided or swept under the rug. It had to be paid. The debt that we racked up had to be paid because God is holy and he is just. But instead of us paying that debt, God does what we call the law of substitution. He substitutes us for his son and puts Jesus in the place where we were supposed to be, so that we can have what Jesus is supposed to have. Which then means when Jesus hung on the cross, he paid that death sentence that we had racked up for ourselves because of our rebellion against God. He paid it, and he paid it in full. Now here's the outcome of that. Through faith in Jesus, people can now be reconciled to God and be forgiven and receive eternal life and the joy of being in God's presence. We are now justified by faith alone. Christ's righteousness has now been imputed on us, which means we've been given his righteousness for free.